Hello, this is Ogma001 and we are back for our next episode of Vampire the Bloodlines Masquerade. So, hopefully we can time this video to end up just outside the Ocean View Hotel, which is the most harrowing scene of my childhood. It is the first time where I truly experienced fear in a video game. Okay, I may be being melodramatic at the moment, but that's where I intend to end up. But first of all, we're going to do this side quest, talk to Therese, and get there. And that way we'll have the entire episode to experience the horror that is, I believe it's Ocean View Hotel. But first of all, we're following Kilpatrick's lead. So let's go ahead and pick this book up so we can increase our shooting skill. Read it, and we get better at things. See, I mean, somewhere in there we've gone up in something. True story.
Check. Is this thing recording? God, I hate these things. Anyway, the McGee case is getting weirder all the time. I found where he's been hiding, and I saw some really creepy stuff down there. There was no sign of McGee. I'm going to follow up on another lead I got, too. I updated the files on the computer. This is Carson signing off. Man, that sounds stupid.
Okay, so, it appears McGee's bounty hunter is off, finding this McGee, but we found a keycard over here to the tattoo parlor. Interesting. Let's see if we can find anything else out on this laptop. McGee. So we're going to try and hack this thing. I think because of our improved hacking skill we should be able to slice through this with not too much problem, which we do. So let's type location. McGee is hiding in the tattoo parlor in Santa Monica. Santa Monica, not Santa. There's a T in there, Josh. Remember that. Oh, my name's Josh, I don't really give a shit. It doesn't exactly help you with much, but I use Ogma001 because it makes me sound like I have a persona. Yay! But anyway, don't forget to keep... Oh, sorry. Don't forget the key to the tattoo parlor. It's on top of the TV. I won't, dear friend. I've got your key, and we're gonna save your ass. So, let's head to this tattoo parlor. I believe we go to the tattoo parlor and then to somewhere else, and we can find this bounty hunter and get a cool weapon. It's the most interesting weapon I think I've found in the game that we acquire from this interesting side quest. But anyway, whereabouts was the... Ah, yes, there. The tattoo parlor. I can tell it's a tattoo parlor because it says tattoo. See, I'm some kind of super genius. Yes, we've seen this help message before. There are many factors that contribute to your defense, wits, dodge, and stamina. But let's see what we can find here. Okay. Nothing too interesting here. We can't take any monies. We're going to look for McGee, because he's a very weird man. But yeah, love my samurai sword. I just thought I'd get it out. Ooh, the phone's ringing. Hello.
Hello? Might I speak with Mr. McGee?
He doesn't seem to be here at the moment. Could I help you?
Well, I'm not sure. I had an appointment with him a few days ago, but he never seemed to show up. Do you know when he'll return?
I don't actually. What sort of appointment was this?
Well, Mr. McGee was going to be doing some modelling for me. Medical reference for the work that I do here in the studio. It's a shame, really. The proposition would have been quite lucrative for him.
Really? Maybe I could come down and model for you.
Why, yes, that sounds delightful. Perhaps you could come down to my studio and we can sort out the details.
Sounds good. Where are you located?
I'm at the end of Main Street, small basement studio. The sign says Gimbel's Prosthetics. Just ring the buzzer and I'll let you in.
Sounds good. I'll be there in a little while. So, that was an interesting phone call. Are we going to be doing some modelling work? I think so. But I'm sure you can already think, he's not going to seriously do modelling work. It may or may not turn out like that. But doesn't seem to be much else here. I will do a full sweep. But yeah, that seems to be everything. Yeah, urban areas have maps located on bus stops. Use maps to see an overhead view of the area. In fact, I think we'll do that, just so I can show off the map. So that's a bus stop. And if you want to see a map of the area, then this is your chance. You are here. I'm pointing at the area, realising you can't actually see my finger. But anyway, let's go ahead and find this Mr. Gimbel. It's down here. again indicated by the lovely blue sign saying Gimbal's Prosthetics. So let's venture down into this dark, dank dungeon and ring the doorbell.
Yes, may I help you?
Let's see. Hello, I spoke with you on the phone a little while ago.
Oh, right. I'll buzz you in.
Thanks. Now, I warn you, for those of you who are scared easily or are faint of heart, this, while not being scary, is disgusting. Well, it's not that disgusting, I say that, but...
Hello! Welcome to Gimbal's Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. You're here for the modelling job? Good. You seem to have rather well-developed limbs, if you don't mind me saying so.
Oh dear. Who are you?
Oh, yes, forgive me. My name is Gimbal. Stanley Gimbal. But, oh, dear, let us dispense with formalities. You can call me Stan.
Nice to meet you, Stan. I'm ready to get started if you are.
Aha! An eager participant. Very good. Just give me a few moments to get my equipment ready, and then come on in and we'll get started.
Okay. So, let's just wait here and, well, I suppose we should see where he's going. Let's follow him in. Okay. This looks a little odd, but I guess they're all the supplies he needs. Yeah, it's a bit off-putting, but there's nothing that wrong here. Let's take a look inside this fridge. Okay, there's a blood pack in the fridge. I'm sure this is all normal. This is all, above board. This is all above board, right? And oh dear. Although that's the same chair from the hospital, and it still looks like torture equipment, but yeah. As you can tell, this isn't normal, and McGee may have gone missing for a very good reason. But yeah, he is not a normal man. He is not well. As you can see, he is a complete psychopath, and this was a terrible idea. Or a fantastic one, depending on who you are. Let's see what we have here.
Oh, hey, help! You gotta get me out of here, man. This guy's a freaking nut job.
Who? Gimbal?
Who, Gimbal? Yeah, Gimbal. That guy's been taking pieces off of me and McGee over here for the last 3 days. He's crazy, man. Freaking crazy.
Okay, now how do I open this door? Oh shit. Yeah, as you might be able to see what he's wielding there. If you can, that is a human arm, and we can have it, depending on how long it takes me to kill this son of a bitch. But as you can see, he's not that difficult.
Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I'm telling you, I've been on some weird cases, but this one takes the cake.
You're Carson, I take it.
Yeah, that's me. How did you know?
Arthur Kilpatrick sent me.
He did? Oh man, that's solid. I owe that guy big. I hope I can figure out a way to get him back for this.
He's got some work for you. You should head back to the office.
What? Oh no, man. No, not for me anymore. Look at my hand. Gimbal took my trigger finger for a trophy. I'm all through with this business. I hate to leave Arthur in a lurch, but that's just the way it is.
I understand. Well, I'll give him the bad news. See ya.
Thanks again. Don't worry, I'll take care of old Stumpy here.
Yeah, better come back with the police. Ooh, it's cringy, isn't it? Look at all these body parts and his weird body part fetish, and that's someone who did not make it out. But as you can see, we can have this bashing weapon. Let's take a look at its stats, and I'll read them to you because of just for a special treat. Melee combat requirement 4, potential damage 14, lethality 6, feat adjustment 1, base damage 2. Although the previous owner probably misses it, you can still put it to good use. Although I much prefer this katana, but that's just a fun weapon to have. We probably can't sell it in the pawn shop because they'll think, oh, it's disgusting. But yeah, this is a mass-produced version of the traditional Japanese katana. Not quite as effective as a real one, but quite dangerous nevertheless. So we've got a fake samurai sword. But it's we're starting to collect some useful melee weapons. But anyway, let's make our way back to Therese at the asylum, and we'll talk to Kilpatrick at some point. But for now, I'm going to boost my celerity by 1, and I'm going to use it. No, I won't use it. But next time we get into a combat situation, you can see me. I'm fast now. Actually, because we won't be getting into a combat situation for a while, I'm going to waste the blood and show you. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it looks absolutely no different with enemies, but you might be able to notice the difference. But if you can't, we're just moving slightly faster. When it gets full, it makes combat significantly easier being as fast as you are. So let's make our way to the asylum. Back to that noisy club. I've tried numerous things. There is nothing I can do about the music while we're in the club. But yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But especially once you get up into the whatchamacallit, special room with Therese. I like being in a special room with Therese. No, in all honesty, I'm sure just that one area of the game is a bit noisy, and I'm fine with it. The music's too damn loud. Gar. Okay. Asylum. Yeah, it's ominous. We're gonna make our way through the streets. If we wait, actually, I'm gonna show you something. If you ever need some extra blood, we can. Because he was going out for a piss, we can suck the fucker dry. And see, no one cares. No one's any the wiser, and we got ourselves a nice drink, and see, didn't even violate the Masquerade. Full Masquerade, full humanity, free drink. All because he wanted a piss. It's a win-win situation. But yeah, apparently there are mixed feelings about the soundtrack. Some people hate it, some people like it. Particularly in the clubs, but I don't mind the club stuff, because although it's very gothic and not normally my thing, within the setting it kind of makes sense. Also, if you listen to the lyrics of the particular song that plays here, it's kind of nice. Although we do need to speak to him to get in.
Get something for you, Chief.
Let's see. I'm looking for Therese. Know where I can find her.
Therese? She's upstairs. She said she had business to attend to, but I can hear her and Jeanette bickering from here. Why do you need to see her?
I called her earlier about the bartending job they need filled. Oh dear. Yeah, well, I called her earlier about the bartending job they need to fill right away.
What? Are you serious? I've worked for this bitch for the last 15 years. Now she's replacing me? Well, take the elevator over there and tell her she can kiss my ass. I'm out of here.
Sorry, I had to be the one to tell you. Bye. Oh, poor sod. Let's press this button. Yeah, we had to get up there. I've never done that before, actually, thinking about it, so I wonder if he's actually going to disappear, or if they'll negotiate the understanding.
Your city? Last time I looked, it was called Santa Monica, not stuck-up bitch. Oh, God. I can't even look at you sometimes.
Be quiet.
Oh, Cherie, you really do paint a flattering portrait of me with your turn of the century vibe. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you.
Okay, these ones, because they're quiet, I may talk over them a bit, but yeah, they don't like each other.
Let she who is without sin cast a fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways. It suits you. You're just one big joke. Don't you call me back. Should I start calling a duck a pig again? Your sister. How can you treat me like this?
Ooh. Domestic violence.
Away from the truth. I'll take care of everything, as always.
Well, that was an interesting thing. Let's go in and see how the two sisters are getting on. I guess she's locked in the bathroom. Let's speak to Therese.
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality's a necessary evil.
So you could say both of these people are required to run the joint. It's almost like they're one person. Anyway, if you say so, I guess that means you're Therese.
Therese Vorman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
I need you to call off the feud with Bertram Tung.
Tung's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
Yeah, out of the two of them, I much prefer, not Therese, I can't remember, I think it's Jeanette, but she's just such a stuck-up bitch. But let's continue to talk to her. Your phobias don't concern me. Just tell them everything's cool.
I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
Okay. A spirit? You mean a ghost?
I forgot. You're still new to this. Allow me to break you in. Yes, ghosts exist. Werewolves, mummies, and I'd expect a whole lot of other things I've never seen share the night with us.
I don't have time for this Halloween bullshit.
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
If I do that, promise you'll call off the feud.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
I suppose she is fair, but let's not say anything to piss her off, so we're going to say, I respect that, and I appreciate it. Goodbye.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
Sewers? You can't... No, if that's what it takes to get the job done.
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
Right, goodbye. So let's go head into the sewers and we can... Oh, what's the word? Head into the sewers and do shit. There, that's good enough. Now, head into the sewers and go to the hotel where we can confront a ghost. So yeah, there are many things that exist in the world of Vampire Bloodlines that don't exist normally. And yeah, ghost mummies, werewolves, they all exist according to the game. So we're going to encounter most of the ones she listed. I can't remember if we encounter mummies or not. But yes, we will encounter werewolves at some point. And they're not pussy-ass werewolves like you may see in Twilight. These are fucking huge beasts that will rip your head off. I mean, the werewolves in World of Darkness, they're not to be taken lightly. They'll come out of nowhere and tear you a new one. But anyway, we need to troll through the sewers to find this gate, and I'm just going for the first, grate I can find. But this exists under the city, so great way to travel around if you're Nosferatu. I'm just going to get my blood full, so we'll need to feed on a rat. But yeah, you can feed on rats if you're desperate, and I'm not really desperate, but there's no penalty for it, so you might as well suck some fuckers dry. And as you can see, we're full in health. It can just take a while, but for topping up, it's a useful thing to do. But I'm just going to wander around the sewers until we find the gate. Then we'll surface, you'll look at the hotel, and then we'll end the episode, because yeah, it seems like a logical place to end. We've got all the faffing about done, all the role-playing, and now we enter a combat zone, although the game's sort of divided up into these sections and combat zones, although this next combat zone you don't do any, fucking people up. But let's go take a look at the hotel. Vampires have long been filled as rapacious monsters of the night. I wish these loading screens would sometimes let you skip, because I've missed on those because they're very long and it gives you very little time to read them. But yeah, although it doesn't look much now, this is the stuff of nightmares. But we'll save it for next time. This is Ocean View Hotel. This has been Ogma 001. I hope you're ready.